Hey, this is AJ from Devomatic. Today I want to introduce you to an exciting AI design tool, v0.dev/chat. It's one of the newer options on the market. Already comes integrated with some of the top CSS design libraries, including Next.js, ShadCN. Right out of the gate, you can start prompting its chatbot to generate sleek, functional UI. So let me show you exactly what I mean. For instance, let's say you can hop over to their site and type a prompt like, give me the hero section for a new website that sells foot pads. And watch as it quickly spins up not just the copy, but the layout too. It drafts that hero section along with all the text and placeholders that you might need, whether you have zero content or you're just kicking off with a brand new client project. It's a fantastic way to start iterating and gathering fresh ideas without having to start from scratch. I took a similar approach with one of my other businesses. It's called Hourly Link Builders. So I started with like a rough outline. And after a day of testing and tinkering with Vercel, I had a fully fleshed out layout. What it gave me was a neat breakdown of each element, which sections go where, what they do, how did they fit together. So it lets you iterate on the go. So maybe you decide later on you need a calculator component, an FAQ section, a custom form, any number of advanced features. You simply keep building on that foundation without having to tear everything down. So as we build out our example site, let's say, add an about us page or use these icons or replace this placeholder image with the one I want to use. The app adapts pretty seamlessly following best practices for layout, color schemes, and components. The beauty is how easy it is to iterate. You're not locked into anything, but you get a strong guiding framework, which saves time and mental energy. Now, my absolute favorite prompt is giving the AI something like, imagine you're a brand new pair of eyes. You're a senior copywriter and UX designer. Audit the hero section for clarity and impact. I love doing something like this because it pinpoints the weaknesses I might miss, like if my headline is too generic or if I'm not creating enough urgency in my subheadings. It calls out where I could use more benefits-driven language, better visuals, or even add some brand credibility signals like customer reviews or social proof. Here's a cool example. So after requesting such an audit, the AI told me that my hero was too conventional. It offered specific critiques like a lack of social proof, and you'll see it soon, missing urgency triggers, and then instantly it generated a second version of that hero. And suddenly the headline was popping with an emotional hook, like wake up refreshed, referencing 10,000 happy customers, a 30-day risk-free trial. Here it is. And it's transformed, what would take weeks of back and forth with different stakeholders to something really, really simple. So I also want to highlight something important. Tools like this don't replace your entire team. They simply jumpstart the early phase of your creative process, like knocking out those first 20 iterations that used to take forever. Well, now you're miles ahead if you're doing this kind of yourself or with someone else collaboratively. The difference between starting at 0 and starting at version 12, like the refinement process just becomes a lot smoother, a lot faster. We've used this approach for standard websites, but it's also incredibly powerful for SaaS, like software as a service applications, especially when you're working on complex workflows. So for example, V0, it can craft fully interactive workflows that you can tweak on the fly, like something that would take you ages in a traditional design tool like Figma, especially if you're not a hardcore designer. But honestly, if you are a designer, it would turn you into a superhuman because you can iterate on things so fast. So that's the philosophy of this SaaS workflow here, where we equip people, designers, with the best tools. Like this is what we do at Devomatic, best tools to make them the most efficient, right? It's still good people doing good people things, but they're empowered by these super powerful tools. So, and with that, you can see how easily we generate like these hero sections, about us pages, placeholders, entire UI flows, like the one I'm showing you right now. It's like just scratching the surface of what's possible. So imagine layering in your brand's unique voice, your color palette, your data, your customer pain points, and letting AI handle the structural heavy lifting while you, most importantly, refine the details that'll actually make that final impact to your end user. So if you're looking for faster, smarter ways to develop websites, use web apps, whether you're a solo entrepreneur or someone managing a full-scale agency, give V0 a try. And if you need any assistance with web development, web design, advanced SaaS workflows, hit us up at devomatic.com. This is AJ. Give us a subscribe if you like this content. Thank you.